Okay, today we'll be opening up this used Mazda oil filter, number 1WPE-14-302. And a very generous viewer, whose name is Roberto from Ottawa, Canada, sent me this oil filter. Thanks, Roberto. This filter was in service for 6 months, 9,500 kilometers, or 5,904 miles, and came off of Roberto's 2019 Mazda CX-3. Yep, the one with the 4-cylinder 2.0 liter engine, which now has 87,500 kilometers, or 54,372 miles. He was using a Mazda dealership 0W20 oil during this period. Let's open up this filter and see how it looks. So let's get started.
This is some work. You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight, get your angle here, filtration anywhere here.
Okay, before we open this filter up, let's get the weight of this filter. It's a used filter. I opened up a new one of these a while back, and I'll put it up on the screen. It weighed 163 grams, and this one weighs 203.4 grams. So a little bit heavier when it's used with the oil. And let's look at the date code. DF19C07. This is all printed on. It has a nitro gasket. It's like an O-ring gasket. Fits right into the groove. Take that right off. And it has 8 inlet holes. They're like slits. About 4 grooves there for threads. Metal core with holes. Bypass valve down below. Okay, let's open this filter up and see what it looks like inside. Not much oil. That's good. Okay, I'll put that to the side. Just over here. And we got the base plate here. This all looks good. There's no anti-drain back valve on this filter. The new one that I opened a while back didn't have one either. And this filter reminds me of the Toyota filter. I'll put the number of pleats up on the screen. Looks like the seam's right here. The pleats are nicely spaced. And unfortunately I couldn't find a micron rating or what this filter media is made out of. And let's look inside. We got the bypass valve. It all works nice. And inside the can. Looks clean. No sludge. You can see the oil that was in there. It's looking golden color. Yeah, it all looks nice. Let's get some measurements. 0.48 millimeters for the can. And the filter media is 1.93 inches wide. Nice deep pleats. Yeah, this looks a lot like the Toyota oil filter that I opened up last week. Alright, let's squeeze this out, stretch it out, and see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, here's this Mazda filter all stretched out. And this filter is 54 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness of this filter media. 0.87 millimeters thick. Here we go, the front side, this filtering side, back side. And this filter is really clean. The outside of it is really clean. Surface. It's clean actually all throughout. Let's take a look at it under a microscope. So as you can see, it caught a few dirt particles there, some soot and carbon, but not much. Let's take a look at it up close. You can see the surface is really clean. There's a couple little spots like those. That's like nothing though. And there's a couple over here also. There, and there. But overall, this is a really clean filter. His engine's running really clean. Yeah, I'd say that Mazda oil is pretty good. Okay, let's look at the rest of the filter. So this filter is almost like an exact duplicate of a Toyota filter, except for it doesn't have an anti-drainback valve. But you know, the gasket's the same. Gasket held up nice. It's not marred or anything. It's got a shape. The base plate's nice. Got a lot of grooves there for threads. A lot of inlet holes. Bypass valve's fine. Center core's fine. Got a lot of holes, nice and smooth. Yeah, these fell apart when I cut them. That happens sometimes. You know, but that's fine there. The can is fine. And the oil, look at how clean that oil looks. I'd say Roberto's doing a good job taking care of his engine. So again, I'd like to thank Roberto for sending me this used Mazda oil filter. And also I'd like to mention Roberto has 2 YouTube channels. If you want to check them out, I'll put the links below this video in the descriptions. So with that being said, I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and take care. This filter is really clean. Just a little bit of carbon right here. Not much though. Yeah, that's one clean filter.